Anticipation is high around the state as we shift attention to College Game Day and Brawl of the Wild. But for 10 high school football teams in the Treasure State, Brawl of the Wild is riding the bench.
I don't think about it. I mean, you might be thinking about it like leading up to the game, but come Saturday, the helmet going on is all that's on your mind. So
there's discussion every year about Cat Grizz and the high school football state championship games taking place in the same weekend, with some concern that high school players get overshadowed in their biggest games of the year. But MHSA Executive Director Brian Michelotti says it's more complicated than just moving one game or another.
There was a push probably about 10 years or so ago to move the Bobcat Grizzly game. And one of the reasons it was being pushed that way is because the Bobby Houks of the world and the Brent Vegans of the world didn't want to have to play the Super Bowl one week and then go to the playoffs the next week.
On the flip side, trying to shift the football state tournament presents challenges with how all the sports seasons currently work together.
Do we start a week earlier? So at that point in time, we would be starting on August 5th or 6th instead of 13th and 14th. Well, as you know, that's prime vacation time. And in some sports, you do lose some student athletes because you start so early. If we move the football championship one week, we just go right over the top of the state volleyball tournament. In the season, could you do that? And then the other side of it is we're being pushed from the back end because wrestling and basketball started practice yesterday.
Although players and coaches around the state wish for the best of both worlds, they're excited for the biggest game of their high school careers.
It's unfortunate. It'd be nice to be able to be involved in all that, but I think there's a lot of teams that would love to trade our spot right now and not have to worry about Cat Grizz. So we feel very fortunate and pretty blessed to be where we're at.
Michelotti says it's an ongoing process to explore solutions. Reporting from Billings, I'm Caitlin McLean, SWX, Montana. Golden Eagles and the Rams kick off at 1 o'clock Saturday. Reporting from Lewistown, I'm Caitlin McLean, SWX, Montana.